What is good, people? One pump chump. Who are you? What's going on? Are you from the Doomsday Discord? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. So, I'm gonna play a league today, I think. Gonna be making a few changes to the list first, though. So, let's see. When I played in the SCG Worcester Classic, this is basically the list I played, except the second Volk was another basic island. There's no pulverize in the board, it was by force instead. And I had, instead of the two Flusterstorms, I had a second Tendrils and a Cabal Therapy. I think I'd posted that list in the Discord at some point. But I'm going to be trying out something a little different today, I think. I want to try the second Volk and the Pulverize. So, but I think I'm going to try cutting the Rain of Filth for the fourth Cabal Ritual. So we're going to try that for the main deck. And then for the sideboard, I don't really like the Flusterstorms. I tried them when I first brewed up the list and cut them quite a while ago. But I wanted to try them again, mainly because last night when I was playing in the practice room, I had such a miserable fucking time against Reanimator and other Storm decks. But I think that was more just my mulligans were not great yesterday. But anyway, so I got 2 slots to fill, so I wanted to try a little something. I want to try a Hope of Giripur, but I think I'm going to try just one. Fuck it. Maybe I'll just try the 2 Hope of Giripur. And then the other thing that I wanted to try was cutting Massacre for, I wonder if I have one. Pyroclasm? I do have Pyroclasm. Alright. So, obviously, Pyroclasm has its issues. It can't kill, like, Athalia if there's Mom on the field. So Mom's kind of an issue. But I mean, Mom's kind of an issue for these things as well. But it does kill Gaddock Teague. It's not as cheap, though. It's not as cheap under, like, Athalia. But, on the other hand, it can kill Thalia even if they don't have a Plains, which is something that has come up more often than I anticipated. Is my opponent not having a Plains for Massacre. So, I think I'm going to try this for the sideboard. I'll give that a try, just see how that goes. I don't think there's any other changes I want to make, so I'm just going to jump right into the league, I think. Not going to waste any time here. I've been doing pretty good. There's only a few people in the league right now because it's a fresh league. Use the play points. Alright, let's see if I can even get a match. There might not be that many people online right now. We'll see. Might be a bad time. If it is, I'll just play some cues or in the practice room for a little bit or something. If it takes a while to locate an opponent, because I don't want to, waste my lovely viewers' time. Yeah, fuck Reanimator, dude. I fucking hate that deck. There's not many decks that, like I really feel like are just almost unwinnable. But Reanimator is one, and, Eldrazi Aggro is another one that's pretty rough, although I have a good record of beating that in paper tournaments for whatever reason. But online, not so much. Yeah, at work. Yeah, I got done work pretty recently, so. It is taking a long fucking time, though. It's rare that I have to wait over like a minute or so to find an opponent, so might just be a bad time. Maybe I will I'll leave this up, trying to locate an opponent. See if I can get a practice match going. And that way I can just bail out of that if I need to. Oh, never mind. Leave. Bail. Alright. Just gotta look away for a second. I don't think I can throw this hand back. It needs to find black mana. It's got a lot of cantrips. I'll be a little shafted if they have a wasteland. But I think in general it's a keep because it's got a land and cantrips and a business spell. So Misty Rainforest. So this is probably a wasteland deck, although it could be a combo mirror. Okay, interesting. Well, let's start off with Ponder. If I can find something like that. I don't know which. I guess I'm going to do it this way. So the Bloodstained Mire is a good draw. I could potentially, I think maybe win next turn. I'd have to think about it a little bit. But obviously if they're a blue deck, there's some possibility that they fetch the basic forest. So it might not be a real blue deck. Could be like Maverick or something. It might be getting real deal blown out here. Is this nope, double green. Sylvan Library. Alright, so I need to think if there's a way I can just win right now. Obviously start on Dark Ritual, Doomsday, and then probably Brainstorm. So if I brainstormed into something like, I could brainstorm into like LED Petal and put back Infernal Contract. No, that's not going to work great because fuck putting back the Infernal Contract. I should brainstorm into like LED Petal and put back some cantrips, and then I can try and chain cantrips into a tendrils. Is that going to be enough? They're at 18. So Dark Ritual, Doomsday, Brainstorm, LED. That LED Petals is 6. And I need 3 more spells, so like cantrip, tendrils. That should get there, right? I think I can just win right now. So get a basic swamp. Let me just count this up one more time. Dark Rit, Doomsday, Brainstorm. That's 3 storm. I draw LED, Petal. Put back Brainstorm, Ponder. Brainstorm, cracking for blue and black, into the second Brainstorm. Brainstorm again into the Ponder, and then Ponder. I think that's going to do it. I don't think I'm going to draw too many cards. I'm just going to jam it. Let's just jam. So I need LED, Petal, tendrils, and I don't think the last card is going to matter here. I'm going to make it a Conjurer's Bauble just in case that matters. So, say done. And then put tendrils on the bottom. And Bauble, and then Petal, LED. Alright, so Brainstorm, put back Ponder, Brainstorm, play Petal, LED, hold priority, Brainstorm, crack this for blue, this one for black. Yeah, storm count's definitely going to be high enough. Storm count ain't going to be an issue here. So I think I want to do something like this. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just put back these 2. And then Brainstorm. Put back tendrils. Bauble, then Ponder, and put Bauble, and then Tendrils, and draw. And that actually was able to get to 10 Storm, so it didn't even matter that they were at 18. I thought I was only going to get 9, but not that 9 would have been an issue. But alright, so quick and easy kill, turn 2 kill. It's a good way to start things off. Not too much trouble. I'm going to assume this is some kind of 4-color loam or Maverick type deck, and I'm going to bring in my creature killing stuff. And in this kind of matchup, I normally take out a little bit of discard. Probably just cut all 3 discard and 1 preordain. And call that a fucking day. If this is 4-color loam, I might bring one of the duresses back in. But I honestly don't have any idea what this could be. It could be that, like, Abzan loam deck with 4 main deck Sylvan libraries that popped up in the challenge this past weekend. Thanks. That was, I like those kinds of piles because it's, I mean, the fact that I had, like, a billion cantrips in my hand was really the only reason I could do it, but, like, you don't always need to cut your life total in half again after Doomsday, and it's important to keep an eye out for piles like that, because once in a while it comes up and you got a fuckload of cantrips, and it's good to be aware. So, and in fact, like, brainstorming a draw 4 back into that pile, I wouldn't have actually been able to draw 4, because by the time I drew, like, I don't know, it would have been all fucked. The draw 4 was bad there. So, let me think about this hand. It's got lands. They already mulled to 6. I probably keep this if they already mulled to 6. I'm on the draw. It's got access to all my basics. And it's got the Thoughtseize, so I can take, like, a Thalia or whatever, assuming they don't play it on turn 1. And if they do, it's got my land drop, so I probably just keep this. It's a little wonky. Like, if this was a Preordain or Ponder, I'd feel a lot better about this keep. But I'm not sure that a 6 is going to be all that much better. And in my experience... Oh yeah, tunnel visioning on the draw 4 is, like, definitely a thing, and I do it too. So, something to watch out for. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting boned here. Damping Sphere. Okay. That's not so bad because I can at least, like, play my spells still. And I found a Doomsday. So I'm just going to crack this and get the basic Swamp right now. And Thoughtseize. Now, they might not have a lot left, but... Okay, so I snag a Thalia. That's good. I'm kind of surprised Thalia didn't come out on turn 1. Because it seems like a bigger deal. It seems worse because... Maybe they wanted to be able to hold Caracas up when they played it. Let's see. I'm just going to play the Bauble now. I'm trying to think. It might be worth my while to play out the Lion's Eye Diamond, because I have the mana up. Probably not. I wonder if... It might... So next turn, I might be worth thinking about trying to do a pass the turn pile, so that I can draw the Chain of Vapor, chain the Damping Sphere, and try and go off. It'll just be a matter of whether or not I can do it. They haven't really played much. Ponder. I probably just Ponder here. I'm not going to do the pass turn pile yet. There's something to be said for not giving them, like, a ton of turns to work with, but alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Burning Wish. I'm going to play this Badlands out. Actually, I wonder if it's even worth it to play the Badlands out right now. I should, yeah. I'll play the Badlands out. Obviously, I can't Burning Wish right now, but next turn, I can Burning Wish and Pulverize and still go off, assuming they don't disrupt my mana base or play any horse shit. So, getting the old beater. So as long as they just don't draw anything this turn, I'm basically just hoping to fade another draw, which I think I did. So that's good. So let's see here. I'm pretty sure I can do this. So I fetch Valk. I can't use the Badlands and the Valk to Burning Wish. Pay 1 mana, either the Swamp or the Island, and sack my other things to Pulverize. And then I'll have 1 mana plus the Lotus Petal to go off with, and that should be plenty of spells. So we'll try that, and hopefully they don't have anything. Pulverize. Cast by sacking 2 mountains. Pay 1. Sack the mountains. Get rid of that shit. Yeah, I mean, they float a blue. Why are they floating a blue? Well, I'm going to get rid of that blue that they floated. We'll go to my next main phase here. And we'll start things. Oh, fuck me! I forgot it destroys my fucking thing. Shit. Alright, let me think. That's the first time I've ever cast Pulverize, I think, with this list. And I really needed that draw to win. So that was awkward. I wonder if I can still win next turn. I cannot, so I fucked myself a little bit, but I got rid of the Damping Sphere, and I still have my basic lands, so that was my bad. That felt gross. Shit. No, what do we got here? Just a knight? Okay. Come on, cough up a cantrip. Come on, deck. Here we go. There we go. Alright. About to hit that yeet. Okay, so got a little lucky, but that's fine. I'm just going to make sure I got plenty of storm here. I do think, for what it's worth, I think Pulverize is good. I had a bit of an oversight there. I would have, if I cracked it before I Pulverized, I would have drawn the Preordained, so like it wouldn't have mattered. I would have killed that turn anyway. It's just like, obviously the Epic Storm uses Pulverize a lot. The main reason I wasn't playing it before was because it kind of requires 3 mountains in the deck. I don't think it's reasonable to play it without 3 mountains, so I put the second Valk in. I don't own a second Valk in paper, which is part of the reason that I was kind of shying away from Pulverize, because I don't like playing things online that I can't play in paper. But I wanted to give it a test, and I probably can borrow a Valk if I ever needed to in paper, so I got friends in high places and shit. And hopefully they don't have any jack-off stuff like Mindbreak Trap. There's the drills. Alright. Easy 2-0. Let's hit another one. Thalia is definitely way more backbreaking than Sphere turn 1. Yes, I agree. I assume the reason they didn't do that was to be able to hold up Caracas, to protect Thalia from Maya Braid or Fatal Push or whatever. So, a little chilly, which is why I brought this. And we got another match, so popping right in. Soul Nox. This is a... I'm going to play. I'm going to be on the play. But this is a name that I know. I don't think I can keep this hand because it really wants some black mana very quickly, and it doesn't have that. So let's see what Soul Nox... Try and see what Soul Nox plays. Maybe a lot of depths lately. Yeah, looks like Dark Depths. Okay. Well, I got him all this. I can keep this, though. This could potentially turn 2 if my first cantrip turns up some real good shit. Like a land and a Doomsday would be a turn 2 kill from this. A draw 4 would have turn 2 potential. I think I'm going to bottom that. Even if they end up not being depths, this is a perfectly acceptable hand. It's a little unfortunate that it kind of gives away that I'm on Storm right away. I think I want both these cards, actually. So I want the second land, and I'm going to need to cantrip more. Wasteland. Great. Good thing I kept the second land. Preordain again. Land and Cabal Ritual. I'm going to bottom both of these because it's a little risky if they have another land, but I really want a black mana source because they took my black mana. So I'd rather risk... Fuck. I'd rather risk that than not having access to a black mana source. Land. Fucking not land. I'm going to wait a turn. I'm not going to spend the Lotus Petal to ponder just yet. Give it one more turn and see if I can draw. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is depths. It's probably like the slow depths. Land. Come on, land. Yeah. Another Volk. Hopefully there's no loam coming up. Give me something to work with. Okay. This is something I can work with. Let me think about this. How I'm going to play this out. I don't think goblins are going to be good enough. I probably want the Brainstorm on the bottom, then the Mire, and then the Wish. I'm a little worried about getting hit with a Hymn. Thespian Stage. Dark Confidant. Okay, yeah, it's definitely the slow depths. So, an option here is to just play the Petal and Burning Wish for Doomsday. Actually, I think there's a better plan. Is there a better plan? So I could crack the Mire now, Burning Wish for Doomsday, like get a basic swamp, Burning Wish for Doomsday, and then play Petal Ritual Doomsday. And then next turn I could pile Bauble, Burning Wish, LED, LED. Oh no, Bauble, Burning Wish, LED, Petal, Burning Wish. Use the Bauble to put the LEDs on the bottom. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could make a lethal storm past the turn pile. The problem is that I would need to not get... hit with discard. And I'm not sure how much this deck plays for discard. Looks like there's Thoughtseizes and Inquisitions in the main deck. I don't know. I think I'm just going to pass the turn. Thespian Stage. Hit me with a Dark Confidant. Did you find discard? Burning Catacombs. Thoughtseize. Yep. Alright, well, so there's a Brainstorm on top of my deck that I can use to dig. So it's a little annoying, but going for a pass a turn pile would have got me boned. I would have actually lost the game because of that. I hope I'm not getting hit with another discard spell right now, though. Another Dark Confidant. So, interesting. Well, I'm going to Brainstorm now. I've never really played against this. I'm going to put the Duress back. I don't think it's doing much good for me here. I'm going to get that so I can ponder. Yeah, I've got to shuffle. Need some fucking business. I'm getting close to where I might be able to make a pass. I'm a fucking Doomsday pile if I can find a goddamn Doomsday. Another Thespian Stage. And a Wasteland. Oh, wonderful. Fucking love it when they find Wasteland. So they're gonna play the Wasteland, I'm sure. This Mana Denial is really fucking me up. I wonder what they're gonna take. Yep, that seems like a good take. And a hymn? Are they gonna hymn me? No? Okay. I don't know what that was all about. Alright. So that happened. It's very tempting to Brainstorm first here. However, if I don't find a fetched land or a way to shuffle or something, I'm going to see not as many cards off of the Infernal Contract. I think I want to do it. I think I'm going to Brainstorm. It's a little risky, a little greedy, but Daddy didn't raise no quitter. Actually, this might be okay. So, let's see. I think I'm supposed to put back the Infernal Contract. Let me think. So like I can go put back the Brainstorm, or on Brainstorm I'll put back like Brainstorm Infernal Contract. And then I'll go LED, Writ, Bauble into the Infernal Contract. And then play it, I'll see 3 new cards. That's probably the best line here. And I'll have an extra blue mana up afterwards that I can use. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to hit that yeet. I want to be wary of something like an Abrupt Decay. Alright. So I'm going to play out the Petal, and I'm just going to crack it for blue right now. And then I'm going to play out the 2 LEDs. And hopefully they don't decay one. If they do, it's not a death sentence. Alright, so now I'm going to hit this. And I'm going to crack this one for red. This one for blue. Or no, black. This one for black. Because I really want to just be hitting like a Burning Wish or something here. There's the Burning Wish. Alright, so 6. I'm going to Thoughtseize just to make sure they don't have anything. But I got to Lethal Storm here. Crop Rot. Yeah, I'll take the Crop Rot. And then Burning Wish. 4 Tendrils. Yep. Alright. Power draw 4s, baby. That's it. Alright, let's see what this deck normally plays in the sideboard. I've never played against this deck before. Doesn't look like there's really any. There's surgicals, but no, and a little more discard and choke. But there's not really any thing like fucking damping sphere or anything like that. So I think what I want to do is just bring these in, and then probably cut a preordain for the Infernal Contract, and that's to kind of hedge against discard a little bit. And then I'll probably take out. I could take out a Doomsday here because against decks with heavy discard, like, it's not that great because they have past turn piles and shit. And then I'll probably take out a Duress because that's also not super duper. We'll try that. Yeah, there might just be a lot of delay. I don't know what that you'll be able to do all that much about that, unfortunately. I don't know if there's anything I can do to help it, but like I don't have a stellar internet connection at home. It's like enough to kind of stream a bit, but I'm gonna mull. Excuse me. I'm gonna mull this because it doesn't really do much. This isn't great. I think I gotta mull this. Alright, this is keepable. Ooh, I got a dark rip. So we'll see what they're probably going to be leading off with some discard though, which means my Infernal Contract's probably going to get got. And I expect I'll be fetching a basic island to not get wastelanded out of the game like I almost did last time. So, gotta start somewhere. But probably going to be building towards, okay, Burning Wish, yeah. I'm probably going to keep both of these actually, because I can try to work towards a potential Pass in Flames kill, although obviously Surgical and Bojuka Bog are serious considerations when I'm trying to do a Pass in Flames kill. Took the Dark Rit. Okay. Interesting. Fine by me. Just gonna keep. Alright, I'm going to bottom that. I'm going to take the chain because I'm a little wary of a quick Merit Lage. Now, this chain is not as good against this deck as it is against, like, the Turbo Depths because they're better at reassembling the combo. Actually, how likely am I to just die here? The only way I see it happening is if they have like double Crop Rot into like Stage and an Ancient Tomb or something like that. And I don't know if they even ever play Ancient Tomb. I don't see an Ancient Tomb. I'm going to take the gamble and ponder here. If I find a second land, I might not get blown out so bad. Yeah, so be able to play out a land. It could get wastelanded, but that's a risk I'm going to take here. I still don't have any black mana. So there's one Crop Rot. This is going to get Urborg. And Urborg in Stage also does it. So you're going to get your fucking Merit Lage bounced, bitch. It's like you didn't think I saw this shit coming. I'm going to lose like 2 whole lands for this, right? Chain. Now the Dark Depths. Sure. Surgical Extraction on Dark Rit. Fine. That sucks because I'm going to lose my draw 4 that was on top. Not that I'd be able to cast it anyway, but I'm not even sure. Like, what do I Burning Wish for at this point? This might be a Burning Wish for Preordain kind of situation, which feels real fucking bad. I suppose Burning Wish for... Oh, great, I'm fucked. I suspect I'm losing this game. If I draw a Lion's Eye Diamond, no, that won't even be enough. Alright, so I'm going to concede. Alright, so that didn't work out great. All that discard right at the beginning sucked, and the fact that I mulled to 5 obviously didn't help much. I wonder if I want the extra discard spell back in on the play. Might be okay. Might be like better than a Burning Wish because I'm not gonna be like going for goblins or something. Let me try that. I'm not very familiar with this matchup. Huh. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. It's got some interaction and some stuff to do, so it doesn't seem that bad. And it's got multiple business spells, so it's a little resilient to discard and stuff. Surgical Duress. Interesting. I guess I take Surgical, right? Like, I can afford to have one of my business spells duressed here. They may even just take the chain since I got a bunch of business spells. It's hard to say. Yeah, just starting off with duress. I expect I'll see the diamond come down too, although I'm not sure what they'll discard. So they took the draw for him. That seems totally fine to me. Thoughtseize. It doesn't seem like there's that much point in Thoughtseizing right now, although I am a little curious as to why they didn't play the diamond. But I think what I want to do right now is just crack this. I don't even know what I Burning Wish for right now. Maybe I should have left the other draw 4 on the board. I guess I can spend a Burning Wish on a Preordain. That feels so fucking shitty. Pass in Flames is an option. I could go for Pass in Flames and just hope to draw the right stuff to get to a Pass in Flames. That feels a little better than a Preordain. I think I'm going to try that. We'll just try and play towards that. Inquisition, so they're going to get the Burning Wish probably, which actually kind of plays into the whole Pass in Flames thing, so maybe they won't take that. It's possible they take the chain here. Yep. And a Dark Depths, okay. And a Mox Diamond. Hopefully there's no stage coming up. That would be the worst. Something to do. The last card in their hand, I don't know what it is. They pitched the Verdant. I'm going to Thoughtseize. Yeah, just a Sagiri Step. I think maybe I knew about that. No, I didn't. Well, that's fine. Yeah, this isn't looking too great. My draws are a little underwhelming right now. Hexmage? Choke. Okay. Well, I'm not dead to choke, but it's a little annoying. I'm just going to have to hang on to that. If I can draw a Dark Ritual soon, and think about trying to win the game. Fuck. I'm not going to shoot off that Brainstorm because it's going to leave me without blue mana. They take the Doomsday. Okay. Yeah, I pretty much just need to try and draw some other fucking rituals here. I wonder if I should play the Lion's Eye Diamond to avoid more discard. They probably are cutting things like Decay and Trophy if they have them, so playing the LED is likely better than anything else. But I could die in short order here. Ice Mage. That's a problem. Come on, give me something good. Ritual or something. That ain't a fucking ritual. Alright, I have to brainstorm here. I'm not going to get it to untap anyway, so it doesn't matter if I get choked. Those are decent cards, though. I wish there was another... Didn't miss on the writ. Sorry, fam. The question is what to fucking put back. Like, how do I swing this? Do I put in land? Like, land Burning Wish, and then hit that fucking thing and crack the LED? I'm gonna have to get lucky to win here, and I could die to a bog or something if I try and go off. Is there any other way I could go off? I think... Or what if I'm supposed to put back one... What if I'm supposed to put back the draw 4? What if the draw 4 is not the right thing to be playing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fucking tight. I think I need to hit the draw 4 here. And then, like, draw well. This is a real fucking... What if I'm... Okay. I put back... Land Piff. Go Dark Writ. Play the Lotus Petal, Dark Writ, draw 4, crack the LED for red. And then I'll draw... No, wait. Maybe I'm supposed to put back Burning Wish. Piff. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay. I don't know about this one, but I got to do something here. Burning Wish, Piff, and then I can go play that, play that. What are we doing? Oh, maybe they stepped away because I was taking so long. And this is the first spell that I've cast, so it hit, it's like waiting for them. We'll find out. Just taking a minute. Well, 2 viewers. 2 viewers is my average, I think. Alright, brainstorm resolved. So, I'm going to hit that Dark Ritual. And then control. So I can crack this for red. Burning Wish. And we'll see what we Burning Wish into. Fucking hell yeah, dog. Cabal Ritual. That is the shit that I fucking needed. Alright, let me think here. So, I have enough red. I can go Cabal Writ. Yeah, I'm going to go get... I don't even need to tap this, to be perfectly honest. It makes black mana already. Cabal Writ. And a red. And hopefully they don't have Bog or something, because that would be a problem here. And then Piff. No Bog. I guess I Dark Writ now. Because now if they try and Surgical or whatever, I can Cabal Writ. Thoughtseize, just in case. And I have enough mana, so... Take that. And then Burning Wish for the kill. Praise Jeebus. Fucking A. I think if I hadn't hit that Cabal Ritual, I wouldn't have gotten there. Okay, whew, that was a fucking sweaty one. I need a minute. Dude, that was fucking stressy. Alright. Have I even killed with Doomsday yet? It feels like I'm just fucking hitting those natural tendrils kills. Alright. Let's get another fucking match in here. Yeah, Natty Tendrils does put in work. Proper Polygon. Hey man, I've been watching a lot of YouTube stuff. It's fun, great. Yeah, thanks. I try, like, I don't know. It's weird to, like, a lot of times sometimes I do. More now I have viewers, but I used to not even have, like, any viewers, and so it was weird, like, talking to nobody. But I'm glad that you, like what I have to say, because I try to make sure that I explain my thought process a little bit. And but sometimes you just gotta hit that yeet. That's the moral of the story here. Smaland. I don't know this person. Name doesn't ring a bell. But I won the roll, so that's cool. Huh. I don't think this is keepable. Because it's asking a real hell of a lot of that Preordain. It needs to find black mana and a business spell, probably. I'm gonna mull. Shit. Well, that's fucking trash. Alright, mull again. Yikes. I'm gonna keep this. Another petal? Oh, delightful. I'm gonna bottom that. I need to hit a land, so I'm gonna play the petal and Preordain, I think. Okay. That's something. Thank you for the kind words, one pump chump. You gotta be like me and be a two pump chump. That's the, that's the next level. I don't know what else to say. Huh. This has gotta just be a storm mirror, right? It's probably correct to brainstorm and try and hide any clue that I mean, I guess the Lotus Petal Preordain, like, they know I'm a fucking Storm Mirror now. So there's no way to, like, hide that it's a Storm Mirror. I'm almost certainly supposed to give them the Tendrils as the most obvious thing to discard, right? Like I can't show them the Infernal Contract, obviously. And I don't really want to show them the Lion's Eye Diamond. I'm thinking, well, maybe I do show them the Lion's Eye Diamond. I think I want to do this. Because, like, I feel like the Tendrils is going to be the take. But I could be wrong. It could be the Dark Ritual. Since I only have the one land. I'm honestly not sure. 2-inch pitch. How'd you know? I mean, oh shit. The maybe I should have hit the Dark Rit, actually, because maybe I should have put back the draw 4 on the Dark Rit, because, like, okay, they took Cabal Rit, that's interesting. Well, at any rate, my only way to, like, try and claw back into this game is going to be with this draw 4, and I'm just going to fucking fire it off right now. It may come back to bite me in the ass, but it's not going to get any better. One thing I've noticed about this deck is that it can mulligan a little wildly at times. Oh, fuck, this isn't Storm. This is a motherfucking Reanimator. Well, if I draw a Ritual, if they reanimate here, hopefully, reanimate, okay, and then if they draw 7, which they might not do, and then I draw a Ritual, long fucking odds, and obviously they also have to have nothing, you know, that's a requirement here. But if I draw a Ritual, I might be able to Natty Drills them out again. Well, they didn't. They're not playing anything. Probably, though, if they have Counter Magic, they're just going to fucking counter anything that I cast. So. Because, like, they know I have the Tendrils, so obviously they can't. Interesting, Shallow Grave. This seems more like it's like a Tin Fins kind of build. I don't really know what to make of this. It's possible they don't have Counter Magic. Alright, so I can try. The Burning Wish means I can try to Natty Drills them out. It seems highly likely that they have some kind of Counter Magic, but I honestly don't know what to make. Like, Shallow Grave is not a commonly played card with Counter Magic, like in a blue-black Reanimator, so this could be like the Magus. Also, like, this could be like Bizarro, and if they play the blue to have a land they can fetch to activate Magus of the Mind. Well, they didn't counter my Burning Wish, so free win. Alright. Sometimes you just get there. Don't know what to make of that one. Good draws, I guess. Better lucky than good, as they say. I honestly have no fucking clue what to do for the whole sideboarding thing here. Yeah, no, that's kind of the conclusion I came to, is that they probably don't have Shallow or Counter Magic with the Shallow Grave. I'm like reasonably sure this is Bizarro, so they're playing the Magus of the Mind, and they need the blue to activate. Like, they have one blue land to be able to activate the Magus of the Mind off of. That's my best guess. So I don't know what that deck usually plays on the sideboard. I don't think it's going to matter much. The real question is going to be, what do I bring in? Is it crazy to, like, want to bring in Hope of Girapur just as a silence effect? Because, like, if I can just get one attack in and buy myself a turn, that could be huge. Maybe on the play that's okay. Because, like, I don't know. I don't have anything to bring in this matchup. So I don't even think bringing in Chain or Truth is worth it. suppose I gotta make some kind of decision here soon. But, yeah, alright, let's try this. I'm gonna bring in the chain and the contract from the board. I'm gonna cut a Preordain and a Burning Wish. I don't even know if that's any good. I'm just gonna hit submit. This is a bad matchup. Like, these kinds of graveyard-focused combo decks are bad matchups if I don't have Graveyard Hate, which I've been kind of avoiding because, frankly, it doesn't improve the matchup enough for me to think it's worth it in the board. Huh. Well, it has the bounce spell. It has Ponder. It has some potential to do the same thing I did last game. They kept 7. I don't know about this hand. Let's try it. Why not? Part of me thinks like it's okay to keep loose hands with some potential in this matchup because the matchup is bad. So like if this just happens to line up against what they're doing, it might be alright. What the frick? I wonder if now they just like, do they board into like a grindy plan? Maybe this hand's not so bad. Like if this Ponder can find me something, we could be in business. Like that. Let's do this. I'm a little wary of leaving the Dark Rit on the bottom because, like, part of me says maybe I should have just been drawing the Dark Rit and going straight for Past in Flames. Because, like, I don't want to get boned right now. You know what I'm saying? Careful Study. I'm still a little concerned about counter magic, so maybe the Thoughtseize was fine. But they're not pitching any. There's no creatures in the graveyard yet. So that's a big deal. So I'm going to Thoughtseize, and then I might bounce the Azcanta depending on what I see, just so that they don't have a way to get shit in the graveyard. Let me think. It's got to be Shallow Grave here, right? Because Reanimate's going to put their life total down real low if they do get something in the graveyard. Yeah, I'm definitely going to bounce Azcanta. Actually, hold on. No, I'm not going to have enough mana. I was thinking maybe I could like chain my LEDs, but I'm not going to have enough mana to do that because I know my top card. So yeah, I'm just going to chain the Azcanta here to take away any chance they have of getting something, hopefully any chance they have of getting something into the graveyard next turn. And then next turn, I'm going to fucking hit that yeet. Looks like Bounce Spell was the right thing to bring in, obviously. Fuck. They find discard or just an Entomb? Dark Rit. What did you draw, bitch? Thoughtseize me. Right? Yeah, just Thoughtseize me. So the last card in the hand's just Reanimate. They hoping to hit a creature and reanimate it, and that's why they... I don't understand what that Dark Rit was about. Wait. Oh no, one of the cards is the Azcanta. They wanted to be able to Thoughtseize and play Azcanta. That's what it was. That makes sense. Hit that yeet. Hell yeah. Alright, so they took my Burning Wish, which is... undesirable. But I can still play the Dark or the Contract next turn. I guess the real question here is, do I Contract or do I Doomsday and try and set up a pass a turn pile? Because I can definitely make a pass a turn pile that would win. But I'm kind of thinking I probably just cast the draw four because, like, I could just win, right? I could win on the spot. And even if I don't win on the spot, like the draw four, it might be good enough that I can try to set up for next turn. Let me think about this. So probably what I want to do is only crack one of the lion's eye diamonds. And that way I'll still have one up if I need it for next turn. Like if my draw four whiffs, I can have an LED up to try and reassemble. Which means No, I'd probably just fucking jam it. Let's make black and red. Actually, maybe it should be black and blue, because I have the one red up for if I find the Burning Wish. And I'm more likely to hit cantrips. But I also want to have, like, well, I don't even have that many rituals in the graveyard, so Burning Wish for Pip is actually kind of a long shot. Yeah, we'll do blue. And then draw four. Give me something good. Okay, well, I hit cantrips. I know the last card in the hand's reanimate, so I probably can duress. Let's just preordain and see what I find. Take this ponder. Ponder. I don't need that many more spells, so if I find a Burning Wish, alright, looks like they're dead. Looks like we made it. Right, this should get me enough mana. Yeet. Yeah, boy. Alright. We hit that yeet. So, really, really, really showing off the power of these draw fours here. Have I even fucking won a single match with Doomsday? I don't even know. I think I Doomsdayed the guy in the first round. One of my games I won with Doomsday. But now that I've cashed the league, I can relax a little. That's always the most stressful part for me. Yeah, okay. Sometimes, honestly, like, sometimes playing this deck, I'll have a streak where I'm fucking draw, 8 cards and natural drills, or, piece together Past in Flames kill, and I'm like, should Doomsday even be in this deck? Or should I be playing, 4 draw 4s, 2 Rain of Filths, 4 Cabal Rituals, just a lot of fucking rituals and cantrips, and just trying to shoot off the fucking draw 4s. But, I don't know. It's probably not the case, but sometimes it feels like Doomsday is the least powerful thing this deck is doing. It's definitely gotten me out of a lot of games, and actually, I suppose, so I played the SCG Worcester Classic this past weekend, and I won a single game with anything besides Doomsday. I made goblins in one game. Everything else was Doomsday kills, so that's just the way it works out sometimes, I guess. Doomsday is probably fine. It would be interesting, though, to try and create, I don't know, an update QSI for the modern era. You play, a draw 4 base Storm deck, but that actually plays lands and stuff, and you don't play cards like Culling the Weak and Memnites and shit, bad shit. You can play Burning Wishes and draw 4s, and we have Past in Flames now, and that might be alright. Alright, found another match. Let's see if we can get another one here. See if we can pick up another win. This is unfortunately where I'm going to start running into people who are good at Magic. Now that I'm at the 3-0, if they're pairing me with other 3-0s. Which I suppose they don't always do, but... What happened? Okay, so this is definitely a name that has gotten some fucking 5-0s. So... let's do some Googling. I did win the roll, so I'm going to click yes. That hand's probably a keep no matter what they're playing, but I should do some some Googling. Looks like they play a lot of loam. Well, I don't think I can afford to throw this hand back. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to lead with Mire for Underground Sea and Duress, because I need to hit a Chalice if it's there, and hopefully they don't have a Wasteland to take my mana away from me. So, here we go. Well, they have a Wasteland, but they did also have the Chalice. So, I may draw more lands. It's possible. Oh boy. Now they can waste... Oh, what the fuck? Now they can Wasteland me and Loam. So that's fun. Which means I'm going to have to avoid playing non-basic lands here. So, hopefully I find a land. Come on, land. Not a land. Alright, I'll just pass. So that kind of sucked. At least I didn't get locked under Chalice, but like... doesn't feel good. That is a nut hand. Like, imagine if they'd fucking... if I had not taken the Chalice, I would have just scooped. If I was on the draw on that, against that, I would have fucking scooped. For real. Because that's some bullshit. Land. Hell yeah. Alright. Off to the fucking races. Let's find... those are good cards. I'm going to keep both of these. The Petal can be my black mana source. And eventually I'll probably just be trying to finagle like a draw for natural Stormkill. The problem will arise if another thing. Alright. I'm going to bottom this draw for... I'm going to take the Burning Wish because... yeah, no, I mean, I agree. Like, one of the things that I've come to learn with this, playing this deck, and it's actually something that Bryant Cook has talked about a lot with the Epic Storm, is that, like, you're a 3-color deck that a lot of the time wants to be, playing, like, a black spell or a blue spell on turn 1, and then, like, a red spell and a black spell on turn 2, and so you can't afford to fetch basics in a lot of situations. So they mill a lot of threats. That feels good. And especially milling that Screen Sun is good because I would have a rough time beating a Yatic Teague right now. Wasteland. Not going to be an issue here. I'm a little concerned about Punishing Fire making goblins, my life difficult with goblins. But I need to think right now. 5. Okay, so I can get to Threshold, and I can make 2 red mana for an empty, but that's only going to be... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only going to be 12 goblins, which is a little low against an active Punishing Fire, especially when they have this much mana. So I think what I actually want to do is brainstorm here and hope to hit something worthwhile, because it's not inconceivable, like if I hit that other Cabal Ritual, that I could try to assemble a natural Tendrils kill. So if I put back Burning Wish and say Thoughtseize and then go Petal, Ritual... actually no, I should probably hang on to the Thoughtseize. If I put back Ponder Burning Wish, and then I go Cabal Writ, or like Dark Writ, Thoughtseize, Writ, draw 4, and draw like the Burning Wish. I'll have 1 red. I think we can probably get a natural Tendrils kill here. It's going to be a little close, but we'll give it a try. Hopefully they don't have crop rotation for Bog. This deck doesn't play crop rotation because they're a Chalice deck. So I think we'll be okay on that regard. So I'll take the Decay. And then we'll hit some fucking Cabal Rituals. 6. I'm not going to die to a Punishing Fire here. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. So I'm going to draw 4. Yeah, I think I should get there here. Just by playing Lotus Petal. Hold on a sec. They don't have anything left in hand, right? It's just a maze. But I can play this Bloodstained Mire and fetch a basic Swamp. And now I can play like Duress, Petal, Burning Wish. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, well, I mean, they're just dead with just Petal, Burning Wish, Tendrils. So gotta be a little careful in this kind of matchup when they have Punishing Fires. When usually they'll board them out, or board out a couple in game 2, but like dying to a Punishing Fire after casting like Doomsday into draw 4 has happened to me maybe once, and it always feels awful. Like, I mean, I say always, like the one time it happened, it felt fucking awful. It's just embarrassing. Let's see. Alright, so in this matchup, I want my bounce spells. I can board out a couple Preordains because they're just not that great. I think in Chalice matchups, boarding out Doomsday is okay because if they get a Chalice down, it can be hard to cast your cantrips, and you want to cut cantrips, which make Doomsday a little worse. Not that it's impossible to play through a Chalice, to Doomsday through Chalice, like in SCG Worcester Classic, I Doomsday through a Chalice on 0, which admittedly is a little easier than Chalice on 1, but even that's not impossible. It just requires a lot of extra mana. They might have access to, what the fuck is it called? Tabernacle post-board. But empty is still a good plan, so I need to make one more cut. I can probably cut, like, Duress, especially on the draw. The discard's not going to be as good. It could be worth it to cut, like, a second Duress and bring in one empty. Yeah, let's try that. I think that could be okay. Well, this hand's real fucking close. I gotta keep this. Alright, so give me a land. Cabal Ritual. I have to Thoughtseize here because I need to take whatever they're planning on doing. It's kind of unfortunate that I'm exposing my... Okay, well, definitely take the Chalice. If I can draw a Lotus Petal or a Dark Ritual, or potentially like brainstorm into something real, like some combination of Lotus Petal and Dark Ritual, I could win next turn. So some turn 2 potential here. Uh-oh, did they draw Thalia? Okay, just Bob. I do really, like, ideally just want to win right now, though, because Bob is going to get out of control. What do we got? Something good. Oh, I gotta click OK. Yes! Fuck yes! Alright, so that's a kill. I'm assuming they don't have, like, something fucking stupid like surgical or mind break trap or whatever, but they should just be dead. Oh, this deck is fucking stressful to play. Fucking stressful. Alright. Pile, pile, pile. I don't need to do anything fancy. Just... I could even sneak a duress in. I'm gonna have extra mana. Just in case. Draw 4. I should do it. Looks like they're F6, so that's tasty. Dude, my heart's fucking pounding. Like, I really fucking need to work on keeping my goddamn cool. Yeah, nothing. You're fucking dead, kid. Nothing personnel, kid. Yeah. Fucking get there. Okay. Oh, baby. Alright. So that's 4-0. We are 4 fucking 0 right now. Fucking. Caw, motherfucker. Caw. No, there is sweat. I'm fucking sweating. I'm sweating it out here. Holy Jesus. I've only lost 1 game. Look at that. Just 1 fucking game lost. Alright. Alright, keep up the momentum. Keeping up the momentum. Just give me an easy fucking matchup. I don't want to run into any stupid blue decks. Fuck blue decks. No, I mean like counterspell decks. Blue decks with counterspells. Those are the ones I want to fuck. So, regardless of the outcome of this match, this is my third, that's with 3 fingers, third 4-1 in a row, or like at least 4-1. You know, I suppose this potential to 5-0 here. But that's my, you know, it'll be at a minimum 3 4-1s in a row with this deck. My last 3 leagues. That's pretty good. You know, like, don't fucking tell me Doomsday is dead, bench. Kick you in the front butt if you try and tell me that. I am stressing out. Hey, One Pump Chump, I'm glad you came to watch. You get to see it all in action. And you're sticking around, so that's nice. My other viewer left. But, not that proper Polygon is cool too. But, alright, found our match. Let's fucking give it to him. Helicon. I don't know if this person has won anything. This hand is pretty keepable, though. So I'm going to keep. This, if I draw a Lion's Eye Diamond, this has turn 1 potential. Oh, fuck, it's a blue deck. Shit. I probably fetch Basic Swamp here, right? It's Basic Swamp Thoughtseize. See what we're fucking up against. Brainstorm. Yep. Goddamn fucking blue decks and your tricks. Always up to no good. Why can't we just let the Doomsday player 5-0 for once? Come on, bud. Show me what you got. I hope this isn't Miracles. If this is Miracles, my my enthusiasm level is going to go like this. Just right fucking down. Although it'll be a good opportunity to try out Hopagirapur on the board. So that's fine. Yeah, fuck. So this is probably more like... Stoneblade, which is a slightly easier matchup than Miracles, although it's still not great. So the real question is, like, obviously these two are not, I'm not interested in taking. The real question is, do I take Brainstorm or Snapcaster? And I'm inclined to think Brainstorm, because, like, Snap isn't going to do a whole hell of a lot next turn. It won't be until the turn after where they can do anything, and all they'd be able to do is Brainstorm with it. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Brainstorm. Although, maybe it's supposed to be Snapcaster. Because Snapcaster could be a bigger problem later on. I'm going to take the Snapcaster. I don't really know what's right here, but I'll take the Snapcaster. I wish there was a... So, in the olden days, I would be able to, like, pedal Dark Ritual Doomsday here and win with a pile that was, like, LED, Ideas Unbound, Lotus Petal, Labman, Probe, or Street Wraither, or like some shit like that. Unfortunately, that is no longer an option because I don't play Labman. And Labman doesn't play so well with the draw fours anyway. So, like, I guess, like, I can't just try and jam a Doomsday through and hope they didn't hide a Force of Will or something on top of their deck. More than likely, though, they hid, like, Counterspell. That would be my top guess. But that was a decent draw, so I can ponder now. I have an extra cantrip. So, if I can find some discard... Oh, that's actually... Those are decent draws, too. Huh. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take that Burning Wish. Because... that might let me at some point use the Doomsday for bait and try and make goblins or even Natty Drills them. The issue that could arise is going to be when, if they get a Stoneforge Mystic down and start gaining life with a Batterskull, goblins could have a rough time against Batterskull, but we're not at that point in the game yet, so... Stoneforge? Yeah, there's a Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, so hold on a sec. No, they've seen too many new cards. I don't know what's going on in their hand. But I do know that they're definitely getting a Batterskull. So Batterskull could be a little bit of a problem. I'm going to need to put something together pretty quick here, I think. That extra petal is obviously a good draw. So I'm going to ponder and see what we can see. 2 Brainstorms. I think I got to shuffle that. Polluted Delta, not good, not good. Huh. Next turn, I could go for a kill. And it might be the right play to make. What are we doing? Tapping out for something? Tapping out for Jace. Alright. What's it gonna be here? Brainstorm with Jace. So there's still no Batterskull. Although Jace is obviously an issue too. Huh. If I can draw a cantrip and like cantrip into a Lion's Eye Diamond, I think we'd still be off from just the fucking land. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, with the way it is, it's possible I should have Burning Wished on the turn that I cast Ponder. and save the Ponder to like draw into a Doomsday pile. That might have just been a better play. But with how it is now, I can go Dark Ritual, Doomsday, Burning Wish, and still have enough mana for the draw 4. So like I can kill with Doomsday right now. The issue, of course, is do they have counter magic? Now, these Stoneblade decks don't often play Daze. So it's really is like, do they have Force at Will? And if they do, they're probably going to force this Doomsday. So do I just go for it? The longer I wait with Jace, like next turn, Jace is going to get another Brainstorm and Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, Stoneforge Mystic can put out Batterskull. I don't think this is getting any better for me. So I'm going to fucking jam. So now are they reading it, or are they deciding whether or not to force it? That's the real question. They're probably deciding whether or not to force it. Just put me out of my misery, fam. Just give me the 4-1, motherfucker. Or are you reading it and lamenting your loss? What's going on here? Fuck, there's the Force Will. Alright, so Force Pitching Verdict. Interesting. So now what's the play? I guess I just passed the turn. Like, I could go Burning Wish for the draw 4, and it probably resolves. But then what? You know? God fucking damn it. Other fucking blue players. So they brainstorm. You really want to be winning game 1 against these kinds of decks, unfortunately. You know, that's a good point. It is possible, it would have been possible to Doomsday and I think maybe even make it past turn pile. The problem is that if I make it past a turn pile, it needs to be resilient to Jace's Fate Seal, which I'm not sure is possible from that position. Because more than likely they would just Fate Seal me. And also, of course, the whole drawing hella cards thing. Lion's Eye Diamond's a decent draw, though. I could... I mean, like, more than likely they now have counter magic. I could try and do, like, a non-deterministic Past in Flames kill, which is probably going to be my best bet here. Like, I'm not going to be winning if this game goes on much longer. So, they probably found more counter magic, but I'll give it a yeet. I wonder, though... Let me think about this. 1, 2... I have 8 mana left after Past in Flame. 1, 2... I have 4 mana left after Past in Flames. I can go Dark Writ, and then I have to do some pondering. My ponders have to be real fucking good. The other option is to draw 4 and hope my draw 4 is really good. And I honestly don't know which is going to be better. But I do know that Empty the Warrens is not going to be enough. So that's off the table. It's probably the Piff, I think. I mean, like, in reality, the most likely outcome here is that this just gets countered, right? Should this make black mana? Probably should. Actually, it probably should have made blue mana. If they have a counterspell and they don't counter this, they're probably just stupid. It's possible, but not probable, that they don't have another counterspell. No, so this might get countered. I suppose I have spell Pierce. It's probably better to just let this get pierced and then try again next turn, because I'm gonna have more mana. Am I gonna have more mana that way? I guess it's not gonna make a difference in how much mana I have, except that I could draw a ritual or a Lion's Eye Diamond or something that could help me out. I probably just let this go, even though they might draw more stuff and the Batterskull is going to hit, which is going to make it even harder to... Actually, no, I am wrong, because I can still Past in Flames later on when it's in my graveyard, right? So it's going to be better for me to pay for this and cast my 2 cantrips, probably. Even though I'm going to lose the Lion's Eye Diamonds. Snap. Okay. Well, there's still no Batterskull then. Obviously, I'm not going to be spending these 2 Lotus Petals. Okay. Yeah, I'm basically on the hope they don't draw more counter magic game plan, which admittedly isn't great, and they may even Fate Seal me here. Nope, they decide to Brainstorm. It does make me wonder if, like, I don't know. I'm not a blue player. I don't really know what the decision-making process behind, like, do you Fate Seal when your opponent's empty-handed and top-decking, or do you draw? And maybe they don't have anything good left in their hand, and so they felt like the draw was going to be more profitable on the whole. Who knows? But yeah, so like an LED would obviously be a good draw here. A Cabal Ritual would be a good draw here. Something that would let me try to go off again with Past in Flames. Probably a Ritual. Cabal Ritual would be the best draw here. I'll attack with the Snapcaster Mage and hold up the Stoneforge, probably. So they have 2 unknown cards in their hand, assuming Batterskull is still there, which I imagine it is, because it's going to be the fastest clock they have, and it's going to put me away as quickly as possible. That's kind of what I'm thinking, is like, probably the reason there to Brainstorm instead of Fate Seal is to find... Although they had 5 mana up last turn, right? So, like, why would they be finding a blue card to go with Force Will if they could hardcast Force? I don't know. You know, obviously, I am giving my opponent the credit to assume that they're, like, a skilled blue mage, which may not be the case. They could have made the wrong decision here. You know, it's all possible. What are we doing? Are you just casting a council's judgment? Okay, so I'm gonna lose. Exile each permanent with the most votes or tied for the most votes. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gotta pick whatever Lotus Petal they voted for. They being an asshole and voting for the one, right? So this one, it would say there was a vote on it if they voted for it, right? So I gotta click that one. Did it not click? Yes, there is one vote. They're trying to be a fucking asshole. Okay. And hide the fact that it's had a vote on it for me. Goddamn piece of shit. Alright, well, I found the Lion's Eye Diamond, so it's a decent draw. I crack it for black, right? I would have preferred a Cabal Ritual because I would have been able to actually cast it again, but it'll do. I'm just not going to have a lot of mana here, unfortunately. Well, it resolved, so I don't think I can afford to cast the Thoughtseize now. Like, I basically have to just assume that they don't have anything. Ponder. I don't even know. There's a Burning Wish. Burning Wish is a good draw, but I don't even know, like, how I win from here. One thing worth noting is that they can't put a Batterskull into play this turn. Actually, that is really something. Really something worth noting. I could flashback Doomsday. I would just need to be able to kill next turn. Which is a bit of a long shot. Alright, let me think here. There might be a kill here. Obviously, it hinges on them not finding more counter magic. I'm not going to shuffle. I'm going to Thoughtseize and then cast Doomsday from my graveyard. This plan loses the game if they have another Snapcaster Mage in hand, because I'm going to go to 5 after casting Doomsday, so they'll be able to just kill me with the Ambush Vipers and the Stoneforge. But obviously I don't win the game otherwise. All right, take the Batterskull. They don't have anything right now. Flashback Doomsday. This needs to make black. All right, and so now let's talk about the pile. The pile is going to be LED, 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 I don't have Rain of Filth. I was hoping I'd have a Rain of Filth. Like Rain of Filth, I was thinking I had Rain of Filth, but I don't have Rain of Filth. I don't have Past the Flames anymore. So if I go like LED, LED, Dark Ritual, Conjurer's Bauble, Tendrils, I think I'm going to be short on mana. The idea here is that I stack LED, LED so that the Fate Seal can't get me. I draw an LED, one of the two LEDs. I Burning Wish into a draw 4, drawing LED, Dark Rit, Bauble, Tendrils. I'm not even going to do the math, because if it doesn't work, I'm going to die, you know? Like, there's no... Oops, I wanted to click this. There is no winning this game without trying to win this game. So, there's a lot of ways this can fail. For what it's worth, I don't need that much Storm. And actually, maybe this pile was wrong, because I only need 8 Storms. So 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this pile might have been bad, because actually it still might be okay. We'll see. We'll see. What did they do with the Jace? Have they not used the Jace yet? They haven't used the Jace yet. Fuck. Bouncing Snapcaster. And then what? Uh-oh. They're bouncing Snap to flashback. Wait. No, they don't have... Wait, can they flashback Force of Will? Shit. They can snap Force of Will. I did not see that line. Hopefully they'll try it on this. But even that... Yeah, alright, we're dead, boys. Boys and girls. Oof. We tried our best. I missed the flashback Force of Will line. Alright. It was a good try. So, this is a Hope Gear per match, so we'll get to see how well that one works. I kind of feel like this is also a match where I want to braid. Just because sometimes they play... I mean, like, obviously a braid can hit Batterskull or something. It can also hit, like, Aethersworn Canonist, which they sometimes play. Shit. Is the clock really low? Alright. Thank you for alerting me to that fact. Let's see here. I'm going to cut a Burning Wish, and I'm going to cut a Lotus Petal. And we'll just try this. I'm not going to think too hard about it. I'm gonna have to look back and see if that line would have killed, but for what it's worth, I think there was a line that actually would have been enough. So they only had 8 Storm, assuming they couldn't snap Force. Thanks. If the pile was LED, LED, counting here, something like LED, 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 Dark Ritual, Bauble, LED, Dark Ritual, Bauble, Burning Wish. You can go LED, Burning Wish for draw 4, so that's 3 Storm, and then Dark Rit, Bauble, Bauble back the LED, Dark Rit, Bauble back the first LED, and then play LED, LED, Burning Wish, and Tendrils, and that would have been a lethal amount of Storm from your past turn pile. So, I'd have to go back and see if my pile actually would have worked, but I'm pretty sure there was a Lethal Storm pile from there. It's just a matter. Oh yeah, our clock is a little low. It's just a matter of like getting there. All right, so this is a keep, and I'm just gonna slam the fucking Hopogyriper off right off the bat. I think. And just hope it doesn't get forced. And if it does get forced, then there's a force gone from their hand. Okay, it's getting forced, so force pitching True Name. Sure. I suppose I could have waited on the Hope and seen if I could get like Duress first and play it on turn 2, but I'm just gonna ponder here. Dark Ritual and another ponder. I think I want like all these cards. Alright. I need to win quick because I fear that I may have let my life total get too low, or may my clock get too low, to have time to like grind out 2 games here. So I gotta play a little fast and loose. Let me go to my step. Ah, fuck me. God fucking damn it. Figures I had to draw the fucking ponder right there. Well, at the end of the day, losing ponder is not a huge game. It's annoying, but it's not a huge game. I fucking scratch my neck like a crack addict. I gotta remember that I already 4-1 this league. Worst case scenario, I 4-1 this league. It just feels real bad to always fucking miss 5-0, so I'm hoping I can somehow pull this out. But it's gonna be a nail biter if it can happen. Come on, bitch. I mean, I know my clock's not running down, but I'm getting antsy as fuck. These goddamn stupid motherfucking blue decks are always gonna be the bane of my existence. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to duress here, I think. I think I'm duressing here. And then maybe next turn, another surgical. I think I want to take the surgical here. Actually, maybe I'm supposed to take Jace. Don't want to live in fear too much of surgical. So now they can't cast the Jace. And no, that wasn't their draw for the turn. Alright. I'm gonna duress again. If I Dark Ritual now, they would just surgical my Dark Rituals, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna take the surgical. Next turn, they're going to have hard cast Force up, which means that I'm going to be casting one of my Burning Wishes and hoping it gets forced. So that was the Caracas. Thoughtseize. Now there might be a better line. They might just force this. That's one thing I was kind of thinking, was that like just grabbing empty would be fine here. If this gets forced, I'm not too brokenhearted about it. If it doesn't get forced, I have Thoughtseize. So I can Thoughtseize Cabal draw for, and then hope to be able to either chain like something together right then, or be able to set up for next turn. Alright, take the Force. They're just drawing lands. It's sad that I can't get the Threshold with this draw for, but it's alright. Ooh, another Hope-A-Gear Ripper. That's definitely going down. Oh, but it's legendary. That's not so hot. Well, whatever. It'll force them to use Caracas. They just have to use Caracas. Just another land. That was the land they had before. I'm assuming they just Caracas now, probably, or let me try and attack them. Another Brainstorm. That ain't so hot. Well, I'll just go to combat. I always forget this thing's legendary, which is kind of annoying. Yep, they just bounce it back to me. Alright, so I'm going to Brainstorm here. Come on, give me some lands. Not those kinds of lands. Jesus. Shit. These hands are so fucking janky. I guess I just grab an empty here. Play this and grab an empty, but it really fucking blows that I'm so light on mana and stuff here. Like, it's really making me uncomfortable. Also, being on at a very low life total is a little uncomfortable. Counterbalance. Okay. I wasn't really expecting that, but this empty is okay against it. I really need to see, like, a ritual here, and I also need to see this not just get fucking blind countered. Because that'll blow. Island. Okay. Draw me something good. Fucking hell! I'm dead. I'm gonna lose this game. Alright. I have an idea. I'm gonna put back... I'm gonna put back the 2 contracts. I'm going to spend my Burning Wish on Burning Wishing for Preordain, and that is exactly what I'm doing here. And that feels just unbelievably awful. And if they flip something that counters Burning Wish, I'll be... Uh-oh. Yes, I will use that thing's ability. And actually, I'm in a real bad spot now, because Click plus Caracas is going to fuck me up over and over. Although probably they're just going to use Click to clock me. And I wouldn't even be able to play a third game anyway. There's not enough time on my clock to play out a third game here. So we 4-1 today. That's pretty good. That's not so bad. Frustrating to lose like this, because they gave me all the fucking time in the world, and I just could not find... Like, I just drew only business, no mana. They're not clicking me right now, so that's interesting. Just flipping a Flooded Strand. Am I supposed to take this Bloodstained Mire? Probably not, right? It's not doing me anything. Wait, what did this flip? They flipped the land on this. This is getting countered, isn't it? Alright. I'm just done. I'm not going to be able to... Even if I somehow won this game, I wouldn't win game 3, because I would run out of time. What is this? Use this point to enter. Like, oh, it's one of those things. Okay. Cool. Well, that was good. That was a good run. It definitely feels like I always run into a blue deck, like, right at the end, and I can't. Like, so... Let me see. I think last league I played, I won my first 3 matches. I hit a Stoneblade deck and lost, and then I hit another Stoneblade deck and won. But it's always a blue deck fucking taking me out. I may have sideboarded wrong there. The fact that I was low on time definitely affected, like, how much time I was willing to put into sideboarding and how I played. But admittedly, like that, you know, you can't. It just you don't always win, and my draws were pretty bad in that first. I mean, that second game. The first game, that was a really great first game though. Like trying to fucking punch through. And yeah, I know, right? Like I feel like the 5-0 is inevitable at this point. 3 or 4 winning 3 leagues in a row, it feels pretty good. I just need things to swing my way just a fucking cunt hair, and I'll get a 5-0, and we'll see what people think. But my greatest fear is that I 5-0 and the deck is not sufficiently different from the Epic Storm or Ant, and it doesn't get published. I would be rip shit. Just absolutely fucking gutted. Alright, so before I go down for the night, I kind of want to play another match. But probably just in the practice room. But the other thing I'm thinking is what do I do with these chests? Because I've always cracked them. I like cracking them. I like cracking booster packs in real life and shit. So I really want to know like what the buy list price of the chests is, and is it higher EV? So Card Hoarder's got treasure chests going for about $2 right now. They're buying them for not much less than that. It's probably just better to sell them, right? Because I'll get enough for another league. As much as I like cracking chests. Alright. I'll figure that out later. I'm going to play this random in the practice room. So we got one more match in, just for funsies. So this hand looks alright. So one pump chump, thank you for sticking around and watching. I hope you were entertained. Proper Polygon, who was here earlier. I don't know if you're still here or if my current second viewer is someone new, but you seem to have somehow found my YouTube videos and come here from there, so that's really neat. Yeah, what up, dog? Yeah, if you Proper Polygon, if you had to go for a while, you're gonna want to watch this bad bitch on YouTube because it was something. It was a good one. But I'm probably going to be logging off after this match in my practice room here. Because I have a dog that needs attention. Snow-covered plains. Either vial. Alright, so this is Death and Taxes. If it wasn't clear, I don't know if you could tell, but I 4-1 the league. Spoilers. But it's a good one. Alright, so 8 goblins is not going to be enough, right? I'm better off. I'm going to be better off. Probably need to get the Badlands here so they can't waste me or port me off of Island. Or off of red mana. And then if I hit a Lotus Petal here, I could try and make more goblins. Another Burning Wish. Interesting. Actually, that might be a better draw. Because if they get some little shitty creatures down, I can think about trying to Massacre and then make goblins afterwards, or even potentially Pass the Flames if they don't have a Thalia. We'll see. 3 viewers now. Oh man, you guys are making me feel like I need to keep playing Magic. Um, I wish I had a little more time in the evenings to like. Oh, they don't have a second land. That's interesting. I wish I had a little more time in the evenings to try and play for longer. But the only time I really can stream is like weekdays like this. Unfortunately. Can I Dark Ritual, Burning Wish for Pulverize? Pulverize the Aether Vial and then Burning Wish for empty? Do I have enough mana for that? Doomsday Ra, hell yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in. I think you might have been a little too late, but you missed me 4-1 my league. So that's cool. It'll be on YouTube later. I don't know if you are aware of my YouTube channel, but it will be on YouTube later. It was pretty thrilling. Just ask One Pump Chump. He busted like 4 nuts. Oh, what up? Okay, yeah, I know you, of course. I didn't know your or forgot your name on Twitch. So yeah, that's cool. I've actually, well, I don't know how much you read the Discord. I haven't seen you around on it lately, but I 3-1 my last 3 league or 4-1 my last 3 leagues now with Doomsday. So like I'm feeling pretty good about it. All right, so I'm gonna make 1 red. Yeah, I think I can do this. So the first Burning Wish is going to get me Pulverize, so I can take out their Aether Vial. I'm going to float a red here. And then I'm going to Pulverize by sacking 2 mountains. Take out the Vial. Hopefully they don't Vial in a Mom or something. Nope, no Mom. And now I can play Lion's Eye Diamond and Burning Wish for empty and have 12 goblins, and they only have 1 land and no Aether Vial. So that's like a pretty decent deal, I think. Probably good enough. So that was kind of a spicy play. I may still be in trouble. Yeah, so you know, I'll be totally honest. I was pretty surprised that I could make a Provost list work too, and like, I don't know if you've seen any of the recent lists that I've posted in the Discord, but like I kind of redesigned it, and I do think it's better than Street Wraith. Like the raw power level of the individual cards is a lot higher than when you're rocking Street Wraiths and like 9 Conjurers Baubles, and obviously like kind of dead cards like Lab Maniac. Alright, so that got there. So yeah, like I'll just pause for a minute here if you haven't seen my recent lists, but oh come on, click and drag, bitch. Alright, there we go. So yeah, like I'm playing like Cabal Rituals. This list has 4 Cabal Rituals, but Cabal Rituals, and you know, 2 copies of Infernal Contract in the main. And if you look at the YouTube, like my YouTube videos with this list, but especially this past league, because I did it a lot, just like jamming fucking draw 4s and either winning that same turn or being able to set up a win for the next turn. Like having 4 new cards in your hand is 100% worth 10 life or whatever life you have. Like you fucking jam this shit because it's dope. And also I get to play Past the Flames in my sideboard now since I have Cabal Rituals. It's like another legit win con. But anyway, let's get some sideboarding going here. So in this matchup, obviously Duresses are an easy take. And then probably it's just a Preordain. I've debated about whether or not it's correct to remove one of the draw 4s in this kind of matchup, but I think they give you the opportunity to like go fast, like play a little fast and loose and jam. And these kinds of decks and like other prison-y decks, it's sometimes like just having an extra business spell to try and exploit an opening you can create um, is like it's better to have the opportunity to jam when you have an opening than to kind of dirtle around. So I think I'm going to keep him. I'm going to take out a Preordain and I'm going to submit. Huh. I think this hand blows a little bit. Especially like if I had Massacre in my board, I might be more inclined to keep this. But the fact that I'm testing Pyroclasm is a little, it's just not as good here. I think I'm going to mull this. This hand is better. It's not spectacular, but it actually has some potential to maybe make goblins on turn 1. If I hit really good. So I think I want to just brainstorm right now. That's pretty close to what I needed, but it's not quite good enough. I'm going to put back Badlands and Echoing Truth, I think. So the Truth, if they don't have Wasteland or Port, I'll be able to Truth whatever Hate Bear they play, so if they only have one Hate Bear. It's possible they like play a Rip on turn 2. I've seen Death and Taxes players be bad and bring Rips in. But this is probably just Thalia. Yep. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey, Doomsday / Pythesis. What deck have you been playing lately without Probe? I'm curious what you switched to. Assuming you stopped playing Doomsday. Alright, so this is just a play Bloodstained Mire and pass kind of hand. And I'm just going to be hoping they don't Wasteland me. And that they don't have a second. Oh, yeah, well, I guess that's acceptable. It's an acceptable answer. What other games, like other TCGs or board games or football or what? Either Sworn Canonist. Alright, so we're now going to be looking at a Pyroclasm. And I'm definitely going to be fetching a Valk. Show and Tell. I honestly was like I make fun of Show and Tell, but I was seriously considering switching to like it, or maybe like the Ugly Duckling Rev 614 Doomsday Show and Tell variant when right after Probe was banned, because it was just so rough losing They Are Billions. I've never heard of They Are Billions. Alright, so if I Pyroclasm here, this Thalia is definitely going to be saved by Caracas. And frankly, I don't actually have anything to do right now. It might be better to try and wait a turn. They don't seem to have any Wastelands or Ports right now. It might be better to try and wait a turn or two, even Echoing Truth the Thalia, and then be able to untap and Pyroclasm just the Canonist. And that'll give me another draw, so I might give that a go, since the Thalia is going to get saved anyway. And that'll save me a mana. On the other hand, maybe it's correct to Pyroclasm to get rid of the Canonist, and then like later on be able to Truth the Thalia. I don't know. It's probably about the same either way, to be perfectly honest. What do we got here? Sarah Avenger. Okay, that's not something I care about. Just holding up Caracas to protect Thalia. So now they're gonna get in. I'm gonna take the hit. I could True Thalia before damage. Actually, I guess that's probably the play, because even if they Caracas it, like, no, they wouldn't Caracas it, because it would just go back to their hand. Yeah, I think I should take the hit. I do. There's some risk of me just dying to a Sarah Avenger. Because it flies and shit. Ooh, and a braid. Huh. I actually can play Conjurer's Bauble here because it's an artifact, so I'll still be able to play the Pyroclasm. And this will let me draw a card and see what is next. See what I've got to kind of determine what my play needs to be here. Alright, I'm just going to Pyroclasm. I know that the Thalia is going to come back down. But I can still abrade a Thalia on their end step, and assuming they don't find a Wastelander port. There's a port. Well, it's not going to stop. Actually, this is an interesting situation because they can play out Thalia, but if they want to port me, they can't tap Caracas for it. So they can't port me right now. Unless they want their Thalia to fucking die. But regardless, I'm still in an awkward spot where I'm at risk of dying to the Sarah Avenger. And so there's a very limited subset of cards I can draw here that are going to be good. Ponder. Alright, I think I have to pass. Pass, I'll go to 3 from the Avenger, but I'll probably have to kill... No, I can't. Shit, I'm going to go to 1. Factory, okay. That's annoying. I probably have to kill the Thalia. I'm hoping they cast something so that I can abrade the Thalia. And they can't. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. I suppose it's still not impossible. Let me think. If I abrade Thalia now, it just gets bounced and then recast. So I'm going to have to take the hit, go to 1, and then probably my only hope is to try and piece together a pass the turn, or not a pass turn, a pass in flames pile. Or not pile, but a pass in flames kill. Because every other option cuts my life total in half. What do we got here? Mom, okay. Don't really care about the mom right now. Go to end step. I didn't draw too great this game. No, obviously not dead yet, but I'm gonna get ported though. I don't know what they'll port. It might be the Underground Sea. That would be my best guess. I will be able to get to Threshold. Porting the Volk. Okay. That's acceptable. Burning Wish. Alright, so I need to think a little bit about how I'm going to cast my spells here, but if I can make Pass in Flames happen, at any rate. So I have a land play too. I'm at 1 though. I guess I ponder first. I just want to make sure I have enough mana to do all of these things. So it's possible I'm not supposed to ponder first. Yeah, I probably am not supposed to ponder first, because I'll be able to cast it after Past in the Flames anyway, so... Play out my Lotus Petal. Because, like, I'm thinking about what Ponder would have to hit to, be lethal, or to, like, help me out. And, like, a Lion's Eye Diamond would be the best hit. 4, 5, 6. Actually, let me think here. One Burning Wish exiled. I'm just trying to think about... Yeah, maybe I will Ponder. A Dark Ritual is a good draw. Actually, a Dark Ritual is an insanely good draw here, because it means I won't have to spend one of these extra mana to play the Cabal Ritual. So it does make my future cantrips a little bit shittier, but on the whole, this is probably going to be worth it. So Dark Rit, Cabal Rit, and that's going to let me crack this LED for blue. Because I'll have the Lotus Petals for my additional red mana sources that I need. One for the Past in the Flames and one for like an eventual Burning Wish that I can, if I manage to find it. So this will make red. Past in Flames. And then Cabal Ritual. Dark Ritual. Ponder first. I'm going to have to get lucky here for this to work out. But... Huh. Am I supposed to take the Brainstorm? Probably not. I'm probably supposed to shuffle. See the most new cards. And LED is a decent draw, so I'll cast that. That could potentially make like some red if I want to abrade Pyroclasm. Although I guess I just died in the Mishra's Factory anyway. So I'll just Brainstorm. Hold on a sec. Is there any reason I could be supposed to Echoing Truth my LED here? I don't think so. I think I just Brainstorm and hope to hit. Come on, give me something good. Doomsday is not good. Yeah, alright, so I am dead, I believe. Yeah, alright. I'm just dead. So we'll just play game 3. No sense wasting more time. It was a good try. This is definitely going to have to be my last match, though. My dog has to poop, I think. 5 viewers. God, why can't people just join at the beginning? Just start watching, you know, near the start of my stuff. You get to see my super exciting 4-1 leagues that I'm on a hot streak of successive 4-1s. You get to see my fucking anime titty backgrounds. I guess you can't see it on that screen. Here we go. Anime titty backgrounds? Yeah, baby. Yeah, you like that shit, bitch. And you'd get more of this if you started from the beginning. So this hand's a keep. A little vulnerable to Wasteland, but it's a keepa. Start off with the Thoughtseize. Try and make goblins or something if I draw pretty well. So there's no Wasteland, so that's good. I'm going to take the Thalia. Probably see the Relic come down on 1. Probably Port Relic would be my guess for the turn 1 play. Nope, Plains Relic. Plains Relic, okay. Relic is kind of interesting. Yeah, I need to clean up my desktop, but it's very reflective of my life. Alright, if I can hit another Lotus Petal or a Lion's Eye Diamond off this Brainstorm, I can go for goblins right now. I did not hit. The Abraid's not an awful hit, though. I guess I just put back the 2 lands and pass. The Abraid's not awful because it'll let me kill something if they can cast a Hate Bear here. So I can make 10 goblins, which probably is the play. Make 10 goblins and I'll still have the Abraid. Right? 3, 4, yeah. So I think that's probably going to be the play here. Grab a Vault, grab a Badlands. Did they have the Snow-Covered Plains? They did. So the port's still in their hand. I kind of wish I could, if I had waited another turn, I could have Braid and make goblins, and the extra storm maybe would be worth it. Plus, I'm kind of anticipating Flicker Wisp coming down next turn, and it'll probably bounce one of my gobs. So, like, maybe this is a misplay to just jam the goblins here, but it could be too slow. The risk of waiting is that then they might draw into like a useful creature. And then I'd likely as not be unable to. So they're going to plow one goblin right now, and then probably tap out for Flicker Wisp next turn to bounce another goblin token, and so then they'll be on a 3-turn clock. Yeah, we'll find out. Sure, fucking Relic. See what I care. It's not doing a whole hell of a lot right now. They might just pop it. I don't know why they wouldn't just pop the Relic. They're probably overly concerned about Past in Flames because I went for Past in Flames last time. Yeah, so there's the Flicker Wisp. Gonna get rid of one of my gobs, most likely. Yep. So that's gonna get abraded, I think, because I don't want to run. I mean, I could kill the Flicker Wisp by attacking, and then that'll let me save the Abrade for later, and it's still a 3-turn clock. Maybe that is the better play. It's still a 3-turn clock, assuming they don't have anything else. Where's my graveyard here? They've drawn a lot of additional cards, so if only I could get my Goblin token back. I still have a lot of mana though, so that's a good thing. There's a Delta. Crack this. I think I do want to just attack, because this also gives me the potential to braid the relic and have Past in Flames be an available line. But I think I'd rather hold the Abrade for a creature to try and get the damage in. So like if they play a creature now, hopefully not another Flicker Wisp. Okay, rip. So holding the Abrade for Relic was going to be bad regardless. What do we got? Okay, I'm just gonna fucking Abrade this mom here. Right away. What are you doing? Oh, they're just popping the relic to draw a card. Okay. I'm just gonna Abrade the bitch right now, since they can't do anything else. And then I'll get in for 7. And hopefully, if they only have 1 creature next turn, it'll be lethal. If they have 2 creatures they can play, then I'll have to have another attack. Game? We got the game set, so don't complain yet. 24/7, never begging for a rain check. Alright, so Flicker Wisp is a little annoying because they can bounce one of my gobby boys and save themselves a life. That's probably one of their better single creatures to draw. Hopefully they don't have a second creature. That would fucking piss me off. Fuck. Oh, fuck. That's a bad creature. That's a real bad creature. So I really want to draw a Burning Wish or my Tendrils, like right now. Obviously they get the Batterskull. Come on. See, this was definitely a little bit of a risky line. I'm not sure that waiting and trying to Abrade something to build Storm Count would have helped me all that much here. So this is going to put him down to 2. But I won't be able to attack next time. So I definitely need to find a Cantrip or a Burning Wish or my Tendrils next turn. I suppose Doomsday. Oh, they just didn't block? What the frick? Huh. Well, alright. That doesn't count. Alright, thank you for watching, friends. This will be on YouTube later, so anyone who wants to catch my fat fucking 4-1 with Doomsday will be able to. But I gotta go live my life, feed my dog, let her poop somewhere that's not inside my house. So yeah, thanks for watching. I might be able to stream tomorrow, not positive. But yeah, don't at me. How the fuck do I close this? There we go.